everyone, I'm Reea, and if we haven't met before, I'm an intuitive empath and I do psychic readings. As well as that, I'm a life and relationship coach and I do hypnotherapy and a whole bunch of other stuff, and I work exclusively with women. I'm going to talk a little bit about meditation and the benefits of meditation, and we're going to do a little bit of a meditation at the end of this stream if you're still hanging in there and you're still looking and watching. And I'm going to teach you how to ground yourself, and we're going to invoke an energy healing for everybody that tunes in today from my team in spirit. So I'm going to start off today with just connecting, and I'm doing this on the live stream because I want you to see what actually happens when I do a reading. Before I do a reading, I always meditate and bring through my guidance, and I have to do that, otherwise I wouldn't be able to bring through answers for you, because the answers aren't coming from me, they're not coming from my consciousness. Hopefully I try to get my consciousness out of the way as much as I can, and so I try to connect to my guide, the goddess Mart, and any other masters or guides around me that are here to be of service and come in unconditional love. So before I do any readings, I always close my eyes, I relax my body, I take a few nice big deep breaths, and I actually ground myself. And I'm going to teach you how to do that later, but I'm just going to do it for myself now, so it only takes a short amount of time to do that. And then I call in God, Goddess, all that is. I call in the Goddess Mart, I call in my highest self and the highest self of everybody who tunes in today for this transmission. And I call on any masters, angels, or beings of light who hear my call and who come to be of service today in unconditional love and to give guidance, blessings, healing, and wisdom. And that's all I have to do. And that's all you have to do too when you're trying to connect with your higher self and your guides. That's all you have to do. Just relax yourself, tune in, and call them in. And you can get your own guidance. Because meditation is one of those things, it's like exercising. We know it's really good for us, but we stop doing it, or we don't do it. And the thing about exercise and meditation is, and all of those things that we start doing and then we lose motivation to do, is you've actually got to find the right reason for you to do it. Like, I exercise every day. I go for a lovely walk every day now. I haven't always done that. I did exercise a lot in my youth when I was trying to keep my figure because I wanted to get a boyfriend or whatever. But I stopped as I got older. I kind of, I had trouble motivating myself. And what I realized was that I was exercising to lose weight, or I was exercising to keep myself healthy. And although they sound like really good reasons to some people, to me, it just wasn't doing it for me. And then I realized that if I exercised every morning, it regulated my emotions. It regulates the right and left hemisphere of your brain, and it made me much clearer in the mind. It helped me to control my emotions and how I was feeling. And so going for a walk every morning made me feel better emotionally and mentally. And so that was a bigger motivation for me. So I started doing it. And if any of you have childhood trauma, anxiety, depression, or anger, or any other emotional thing you're struggling with, exercise is vital for you every day, even if it's only for 20 minutes. So likewise, you've got to find a good reason to meditate. So I'm going to give you my top reasons why you might consider meditating. And remember that when I say meditation, I don't mean you have to sit down for half an hour and meditate, because people find that extraordinarily difficult. It's extraordinarily difficult to find an hour out of your busy day to meditate. And who's got the time? And, I suppose, if you're a guru and you've been meditating for a long time, then you might be able to do it for an hour, but for everybody else, it's really hard. So what I'm suggesting is that you start off with 3 minutes. Start with a 3-minute meditation. If you can do it for 3 minutes, no matter where you are, right? You could be sitting in the car, you could be sitting at your desk at work, you could be on the toilet for all we know. Just find 3 minutes to meditate throughout your day at some stage. Now, once you've got the 3 minutes down pat, you might want to extend that to 5 minutes or 7 minutes. And what I'm going to, I forgot to do that, but I was going to put a link on here for one of the great 7-minute refresher meditations that is free to download off the internet from Kelly Howell. I love her work, and she puts together great meditation and self-hypnosis MP3s. And so I'm going to put a link on here, and you can download that onto your phone. 7 minutes. Now, if you can't get through the whole 7 minutes, just keep doing it until you can. You know, it's really great for you. So here are the reasons why it's really great for you. First of all, it's really great because it lowers stress, adrenaline, and cortisol flowing through your body. It lowers your blood pressure. So it's really, really, really good for you physically. Remember how our mother always told us when we were little that we would feel better in the morning? That's because when you go to bed and sleep, you stop thought. You actually return to spirit in the night, but that's beside the point. You stop thought and you stop being anxious and depressed and feeling all of those emotions, and you give your body the chance to heal itself. Okay? When we sleep, we heal. When you meditate, you heal for exactly the same reasons. So if you have some sort of physical illness, chronic illness or disorder of some sort, meditation is one of the best ways to allow your body to heal. So the second reason for meditation is that it exercises your mind muscle, right, and helps you to control your mind. So if you've got a really busy mind that you can't control and it jumps all over the place at 1,000 miles an hour, and you suffer from anxiety or depression or chronic post-traumatic stress disorder or post-traumatic stress disorder or anger or anything else, if you're suffering and you're having trouble controlling your emotions, meditation is perfect for exercising that mind, the muscle, because it keeps wandering off when you meditate, and all you've got to do is just gently keep bringing it back. Don't rouse on yourself, don't get angry with yourself, don't get frustrated, because everybody's mind does that. So the minute you sit down and try to stop thought or quiet your mind will wander. Oh, what I've got to do later today, or that thing I didn't do this morning, or I'm worried about my child, or whatever it is, and your mind goes to that. So all you do is you just keep bringing it back to the focus, and the focus could be a mantra, I am peace, I am safe, something like that. There's plenty of Hindu mantras that are fun to repeat, or you could be doing a guided visualization, which is what Kelly Howell's MP3 that I'm going to give you the link to is. It's a guided meditation and you're on a beach, and if you can focus on that, it helps you to stop your mind. So it's a way, meditation is a way of you learning to control your mind. A mind out of control is an insane mind. Your mind's not meant to be out of control. Your mind's a tool that you're supposed to discipline and use effectively in your life to create the reality that you want, right? So an untamed mind, an undisciplined mind is going to take you into trouble all the time. So if you can learn to discipline your mind and quiet your mind, it has enormous benefits. And one of the benefits is that it re-regulates your emotions. So it balances both right and left hemisphere of your brain. It helps you to focus your energy on creating the life that you want. So any of you that are into law of attraction or understand that you create your own reality, if you can quiet your mind and meditate for a short period of time and focus your mind, all of your energy and your intention on what it is you want to create, you're much more likely to create it. Okay? So they're my reasons for meditating. I hope you'll give it a try. I'll put the link somewhere. You need to practice. Remember, your mind is like a muscle. You wouldn't run a 10-kilometre marathon tomorrow unless you'd practiced for it, and your mind's exactly the same. I've spent years getting in control of my mind so that I can tune into higher dimensions and tune into, you know, infinite wisdom and infinite intelligence, and calm myself and be in control of my emotions. So that's what you've got to do, honey. You just got to do the work. So going back to meditation, what I'm going to teach you to do is ground yourself. Now, why would you need to ground yourself? You need to ground yourself because if you are not fully in your body, you are going to experience a mad mind that jumps all over the place. Anxiety is worse. Your energy is up and down and not peaceful and grounded and balanced. And if you're not fully in your body and grounded into the earth, you can't create in this reality. We've got to be in third dimensional reality in order to create in third dimensional reality, right? So being grounded in your body is really, really important for law of attraction, for you to create the desires, all the things, the goodies that you want. So it's really, really easy. When you first start meditating, in order to ground yourself, what you're going to do is you're going to pull light down through your crown chakra at the top of your head. You're going to draw it down through your body. You're going to shoot that light down out of your root chakra at the base of your spine, down, 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 as far as deep into the planet as you can. You can visualize this in your mind. You can do it with breath. That's what I do. So I breathe the energy up from the earth and push it up to connect to the divine. I pull the energy down, push it down into the earth. I like to do spirals down, 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 connecting to the crystalline grid of the planet, connecting to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, connecting yourself to the planet. Then say to yourself, grounded, 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 grounded. Pull the energy of Mother Gaia up and gift that to the divine realms. So you might do 10 breaths like that, where you're breathing the light in, pushing it down into the earth, breathing the light back up from the earth and the energy of Mother Gaia, and connecting to the divine. It's called a pillar of light. I always do that before I do a reading. I always do that when I'm meditating, and I do it every morning. I have to ground myself, because it's very easy if you have psychic skills and you are connected to divine energy to get out of your body. We all get out of our bodies at night, right? When we're sleeping, we've got to get back into our bodies in the morning. So ground yourself in the morning is another good way to start the day. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close off by calling in the goddess Mart, my guide. I'm going to call in all the healing guides around me. So I have half a dozen different healing guides around me, because my life work has been about assisting people from a therapeutic point of view, in a mind, body, spirit way. I have always done lots and lots of work to help people in that direction. That's my work. I have attracted half a dozen different healing guides around me that work through me. That's why when people come to see me, they often say to me, "What did you do to me? I feel different. Just from talking to you, I feel different." And it's because when you connect with me, that is like you setting an intention for my healing guides to actually work on you. So I'm just going to throw out that intention now. I'm going to call in God, Goddess, all that is. I'm going to call in the Goddess Mart and all of the healing guides around me to send divine love, blessings, healing, and guidance to everyone who connected today on this live transmission, sending you distance healing right now through your guides and your higher self. So just sit quietly, beautifuls. Just sit and focus on the energy around you, and just imagine that you're in a stream of beautiful white light, which is what the divine is. It's light, healing energy, penetrating your physical body, mind, and spirit, grounding you, healing you, blessing you. There it comes. I can feel it really strongly now. So just sit in it for a minute. Just give yourself a moment to be blessed and healed. And of course, healing heals your physical body. It heals your emotional, psychological self and all aspects of you. And that healing energy goes wherever it's needed most. You can direct it with your consciousness to a specific area of your body that may need healing. You can ask that it be directed to a specific area, or you can just accept it and let it go wherever it needs to. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that today. It's been an absolute delight for me. I love connecting with you. I'd love to hear from all of you. Think about having a reading with me, or go over to YouTube and check out my videos that I've made for you. And love and blessings, and namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day.